Citizens, and welcome back to the Verse. This is the afternoon of the 14th. I'm a little bit behind on this because, like I said in my previous video, I do have family visiting and I'm nowhere near my home or the computer for the most part. I actually just had to come back for some groceries, so I'm back inside the city. And with that, I thought I would check it out because I knew Foundation Festival is starting, and this is my favorite part of the year, my favorite event of the year, because it really focuses, for the most part for some people, on what I like, which is teaching and tutorials and learning to play the game and working together. It also does focus on people just trying to get free stuff, and I'll show you how to do that as well. But really, overall, it's less focus on ship sales as much as it is on playing the game. Although there are ship sales and there's always packs. You remember last year I bought a Foundation Fest Aurora game package, and that was like the only way to get the Aurora paint. It's probably still the case, but the Foundation Festival paints, you can see there was one there. Interesting, they cut off the Caterpillar just as about to load the gear into the side with the tractor beams, because I don't see how that's really feasible with their location. It would be a lot better doing it this way, or if they could lower those landing ramps, the little like side elevators. But enough on that. If you would like to play this game, it is a free fly right now, so you can play for the next few weeks, I think it is, and it's all for free, and all you need to do is sign up. When you sign up, just click that link below, and that will make sure that you are signed up with a referral code. If you already made your account with a referral code, you are good to go, because there is a referral bonus. So let's get into that right away and check out what is going on with Foundation Fest, which, again, this is my favorite time of the year, and it's pretty awesome. So we would talk about Foundation Festival here. Play for free up until July 19th. Oh, so it's actually not that long. The free fly is only for a little while. The fest will go on, but at least you can go from the 12th to the 19th. So we're already on the 14th, as you can see on here. So you can play the game, and after that, if you'd like to get yourself a starter pack and continue playing, but you can earn some stuff in the game. So bounties of bounty rewards for veterans and rookies. It's not really veterans and rookies. It's really guides and people being guided. So if you want to get some stuff like these weapons and this multi-tool set, you would have to have someone guide you. And if you would like to get this cap or the 100i Foundation Festival paint, so that was only available originally for if you bought the starter pack, so at least it's available now. And this Arden set, which is very similar to the one that was given away during CitizenCon a few years ago, you have to actually be guiding sessions to do that. The guide sessions, I'll show you how those work. They are not always the best because there are some things that I wish they would kind of fix. One really being knowing if you actually did it correctly. The referral bonus, this is the first time that CIG has ever given away this as a referral bonus, but we do have the Apoa Nox referral bonus. So what this means, if I go to a version of Star Citizen here, I'm going to sign up here. So if I said create account, this one here, and I put in all my information here, and then there's a referral code. So my referral code is star GHZNLZL9. But if you click on that link, this will automatically populate for you that you're able to use that. Then you have a referral code. Then if you actually ever get a pledge, so you decide you want to buy a game package, it will apply to your account no matter when you do it, now or in the future. The difference is, excuse me, I'm still coughing. If you apply during a referral bonus, you get more of a bonus. You always get something, but you get more during the referral bonus time. So what you always get is a little bit of extra starting money. But right now, any game package you buy, you get yourself that ship. So we do have the Aurora again. It's on sale for 10% off. We have the Cutter for 15% off. This is a better choice out of the two. I love the Cutter. It's a good starter. And then we have a Nomad with the Foundation Fest. So I don't think these paints, the Aurora or the Cutter or the Nomad, I don't think you can get those without getting one of these starter packs at the moment. So you can see the difference too. So if I just get the Aurora MR, If we look at what's involved in that, what you get with that, you get yourself Southland Anger, starting money, 1,000 UEC. That would be more if you use referral starting bonus. 3 months insurance, and you get the download so you can actually play the game. Where if I go back to game packages and I look at the same package, but the Foundation Fest, you're saving about $5, $4.50. You're getting the Festival Paint, which you can put on and off as much as you want. So you could have this look of the ship, or you could have the Foundation Festival Paint. Southland Hanger, 6 months insurance, digital download, and 15,000 starting money plus a bonus if you use referral code. On top of that, you get the ship, the Apoa Nox. So if I look at this here, so if I search for Nox, this one here, you get this. This would be available and put into your account, and you have this. Now I don't know how much the Nox is worth. I could find out this way. So if I go here and I go Nox, all ships. So it's a $45 value. That means you have this Nox with lifetime insurance in your account as a referral bonus. And if I wanted to upgrade it, let's say I got the Aurora and I wanted to get a cutter. So I'd say, yeah, I would like a cutter. Can't do that because it's worth $45. But if I wanted something like, which other cutters are there? There's the Scout. Oh, not available. Okay, but any of these other ships. So interestingly, so if I chose the Nox here, starting at the Ursa, the 100i, the Mustang Gamma, all these, let's say I really want to get a mining. I want a Prospector. Prospector is normally $155. However, there's 2 options available, which means there's a war bond going on right now. Plus, I'm going from this free ship that was given to me. So if I click on the Prospector here, War Bond Edition, $100. So I'm getting for $100 something that normally costs $155 because I'm getting $10 off from the war bond and $45 off from having the Nox. So you're able to get cheaper ships that transfer over the lifetime insurance. So now this not only is $55 cheaper, you don't have this anymore, you now have a Prospector, but it also has lifetime insurance. The drawback of referral bonuses is they can't be melted. They have no intrinsic value. You can't just melt it and get credit from the store. Also, you're kind of locked in. So if I now had a Prospector, because I upgraded it, so now I have a Prospector, now I can always upgrade to something bigger, like a Caterpillar, like a Valkyrie, something like a Vulture for doing some salvage. I could upgrade it again, bigger and bigger and bigger, but I could never go back. But they was always would transfer over that lifetime insurance. Looking at this now, I realize so we do have some war bond deals going on. So looking at here, the Cutlass Red, there's a war bond deal there. The Prospector, the Vulture, the Valkyrie, that looks like about it. So those are the war bond deals that are currently going on. Pretty interesting, I think. So that's how that works. We're going to go back to, that was the wrong one, this one here. We're going to keep looking at what's going on for Foundation Fest. Org Recruitment Community Contest. So create a 60-second video promoting your org for the chance to boost your numbers and win some fabulous prizes. We'll find those out later. Pyro's coming. That is coming up soon. That is something that is now within sight. So that's why I like the Cutter. The Cutter is going to be a great ship for something like Pyro because of how far it can travel. Not a great fighter. You are going to be destroyed upon sight by anyone with a better ship. But for a starting player, it's got a long range. You can get around quite quickly and easily, and it's going to have a cheap way to get from location to location in there. So that's pretty cool. So they do have guides on things like master modes, industrial work, vehicle combat, cargo hauling, medical. Okay, so let's really quickly look at what these are. So if I just kind of quickly open these new tabs to take a look at them. So master modes kind of explains the different modes for you. Full control, SCM operator modes, navigation mode, quick travel. Yeah. So yeah, it kind of explains explains master modes for you. Salvage, good. It goes through, or not salvage. Why is it industrial? I was gonna say because it goes through mining. So you can salvage by hand, but this is mining. Interesting. They put the DS in there. They're really trying to make you think that this is the way to go. Get the regular DS, the regular rock, not the rock DS, I should say. Prospector mining, And then we got the Mole. Eventually, we're gonna have the Arasta. That's coming out. That's gonna be a cool ship. Uh, Interesting. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. I like this. I am excited about components and cargo and weapons with the upcoming cargo elevators. Being able to like gather those things and store them and use them. I think that's great. Selling spoils, repairing, RMC. Cool. I'm going to have to really look through these later. I'm sure I'm going to find some interesting things about them. Ballistic weapons categories, energy weapon category. Kind of explain what the different weapons do and what their plans are. Yeah, lots of info there I'm going to look through. That's awesome. And then cargo. It'll kind of explain cargo. I wouldn't really say, even though I said this is a good starter, Force U, this is not really the best starter cargo. I wouldn't call this starter cargo. I'd say a Nomad or a Cutlass you're getting into starter cargo, because you're not really going to make anything with this that's worth it. You're better off doing some delivery missions, but you could run some high value cargo if you are doing something like Jump Town and gathering the goods. Technically that's cargo. I'm okay with that. Trading goods. Yeah, there's different offline websites like SC Trade Tools that will do this for you, helping you find a good trade route. Cool. Plan your route, little tips. Yeah, I like that. That's kind of cool. Overall, interesting. Medical. And then we have ships for sale. Huge prices on ships. Got the Arrow. I don't see a lot of arrows flying, but it's pretty good. The C1 Spirit, as long as the hangars that they assign to the ship are going to be a lot easier to land in than they were when they first came out. That's good. The Caterpillar, what an awesome ship. I do have one of these, and I just am so excited about where this is going to go. It is a ship that is just fun for me to fly, and I love the design. I love the look. Cutlass Black, a ship that I never really liked, but I have to admit, it's a pretty awesome ship. It's just something about the looks is what's always kind of held me off of it. But it's a ship that I love using for rock binding, cargo trading, collecting cargo when you're doing like salvage missions that you're just collecting some cargo from it. Pretty fun. The Cutlass Red, with the changes currently to how respawns work, it's a pretty solid ship. The F7C, I see a lot of those flying around. The Gladius, fun ship. The Prospector, I loved more before some of the changes in mining, and I hope that it becomes a little bit better again. Too much of a focus on having to get out of your ship and use the gadgets for a lot of the rocks you're finding. It's hard to find rocks you can easily break with a Prospector. However, if you know where to look, it's still kind of a good and profitable ship. The Razor, I don't have a lot of experience flying the Razor, but a good racing ship. I don't have any experience with the Valkyrie. The Vulture I love. Currently, the way salvage is working, it's a really good ship. Really powerful ship for doing some salvaging as a solo player. With the buffer and the fact that you're going to be able to land it, unload your ship into your cargo hold, unload the buffer, it's going to cut down the amount of time that you can unload what's in your ship. So I could possibly be seeing something getting nerfed on this because of how much quicker this is going to be to make money with the upcoming changes. So those are what's available now. Interesting. And then we have the packs. So the starting pack, the Foundation Festival, Cutter, Aurora, and Nomad. 10, 15, 20% off. Plus gameplay focus packs. So the Foundation Festival Freighter pack, it got a Cutlass and an Aurora. I wouldn't call that a freighter pack because the Aurora, I mean, first of all, the Aurora's not showing up in kiosks for me to buy cargo in a lot of areas, and it's really hard to get cargo to snap into the grid that is underneath the ship. So I don't think I'd really agree with that currently. I've actually put in some issue council reports on the fact that the Aurora isn't really working for trading right now. Festival Miner Pack, got a Rock and a Prospector. Cool, except no way to carry the Rock. So that's too bad. Bounty Hunter Pack, that's actually a pretty solid pack. I like that. What other ones do they have here? First Responder Pack. I like the... I'm not a big fan of the Cutlass. Like, I prefer the C8R. I think that's a pretty cool and fairly cheap ship to buy in game, and it's really good because when you claim it, you're able to get yourself some food and water and med pack things with there. So I actually like this C8X. I have no problem with the cutter. I just don't see the point of it because I have one of these that I bought in game. So we're going to go to Spectrum, and that'll be the last thing I do before I head back out to visit with the family. I just had to grab some food, like I said, is we're going to look really quick at the contest. So that would be on Spectrum. So you go to Spectrum here, and we're going to go to the announcements here. I'd also point out if you want to take part in the guiding system, so you want to either guide or be guided, click on this symbol right here. And if you want to be guided, like what would I like to do? I would like to learn a little bit about mining. So I'm going to click on that. Oh, wait, it's delist me. So if I'm going to go to another version, the version I had here, I don't know if this will work because I am currently not signed in. Let's see. No. Okay, so if I delisted myself as a guide, I'd click on mining, and this would fill up with a bunch of people willing to teach mining. And then you could click on one, and they will guide you. If I would like to do something like teach people about mining and basic refreshers, beginner basics, salvaging, and then click myself available, someone would request me. When that happens, you can then pull them into your game session, and that will make it easier. What needs to happen then, and this is the issue I have with how this guiding system works. To get a successful guide session, you need to be playing with them for half an hour. You have to have a guide session, I should say, that lasts half an hour at least. After that, they then have to confirm that you did do a guiding session for half an hour, and that's the only way it counts. So if you help someone out, guide someone for an hour, and they don't do that, it doesn't count. You don't know whether or not they said yes or no, we did it correctly. There's no way for you to know. So when you're trying to do something, on here it's going to talk about the rewards you get. It's good if you can get the person that you guided to confirm that they did it so that you know, because you need to do, for guides, one successful guide mission to get the Gray Foundation Festival hat. 2 sessions gets you the 100i Foundation Festival paint. 3 sessions gives you the Ardent Armor set with the bearing P8 SC. If you are being guided, the sessions you get the rifle, another rifle, and the multi-tool set, which comes with mining attachment, salvage attachment, and tractor beam. So each of you have to do 3 sessions in the entire free fly, and you'll get those. On top of that, if you did something like learning the basics or salvage, you get an anvil paint, you get the challenge coin, that's new. I don't remember a challenge coin ever existing. The Gladius paint, the Prospector paint, Vulture paint, Cutlass paint, all these different paints, you're getting those. And then on the weekends, so right now until the 15th, which is tomorrow, if you manage to do 3 sessions on those weekends, and that I'm assuming is both the guide, it says guide here and recruit. So if you manage to take 3 guiding sessions over the weekend, you're going to get yourself a Venture Session Kit, the Novikov Session Kit, and the Xanthul Session Kit, depending on which weekend you're taking part. That's cool. Last year, those armor kits, starter kits, they were giftable, and I gave those away to some other people. So if that is still the case, if they are giftable, that's going to be pretty awesome. So if we look here, the Venture Session Kit, normally $16. It's currently on sale for $13. The Xanthul and the Novikov. So if I go more info here and look at those, and this is where I'm going to end the video, just kind of looking at these. So again, if you want to take part, the free fly is still for a little bit longer. Make sure you use referral code. It's up here in the corner, but also just use the link below. You could get yourself, if you get yourself a kit, a free Nox racing hover bike, which is upgradable. So the session kit here comes with the legs, arms, helmet, undersuit, core, and a pistol. The next week, I believe, is a Novikov one. Comes with the exploration suit, which is like an undersuit. This helps you in very cold weather. And the helmet, these are both, all of these look different than the normal bit. The Accession is like a different look to it. They're kind of like this silvery gray gold. Also get a Karna rifle with that. That's pretty cool. And the backpack. This is a great suit to wear when you're like in a cave exploring, gathering, hand mining. And then the Xanthul, I don't think they've ever given this one away except for like a subscriber. And so this comes with the undersuit, which is this kind of cool armor looking suit, and the helmet, and a rifle. And this kind of a cool alien looking rifle. So all of these are given away free, and they may be giftable if it's anything like last year. I can't guarantee that, but it is possible. So there you go, Foundation Festival. Super excited it's happening. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this first armor because I might be back in time tomorrow to get 3 sessions in guiding some people around. But if not, at least the Novikov and the Xanthul, there's a good chance I'll be able to do those on the next weekends. So hopefully this is interesting. Hopefully everyone already knew this was going on. This is by far my favorite time of the year for events because I actually just really enjoy Foundation Festival. Also, I find the paints kind of look cool. I like the colors of the paints. So I'm going to be out in the verse. If you see me out there as a guide, feel free to give me a guiding session or take a guiding session from me. I'm also going to potentially be a guide. There are always things I like to learn. I learned a lot about racing the last time I was out. So it'll be kind of cool. And refueling, I don't refuel, so it'll be kind of interesting to do that as well. Oh, I didn't look at the org showcase contest. What can you win for making a thing for your org? Valkyrie, a razor, and a Drake cutter in game. So those are cool, pretty awesome. Until next time, head out there, enjoy Foundation Fest, and I hope to see y'all soon in the verse. I'm going to be back to creating relatively more recent content in about a week. Until then, goodbye everybody.